Evening all, welcome to another ICC Banter Blitz. So it's about 9 PM UK time. Let me mute over there. Hi on stream. Okay, first challenge from J Russell. Let's play E4. Hi J Russell. Yeah, maybe just like F3 to start off with. Nothing too crazy for a moment. Now D4. Yeah, I think this is interesting against the Philidor defense. Is thought to be, I thought, a little bit passive. There's aggressive ways to play against this. I'll try and pursue an aggressive way. Let's see. I think in an over the board game once I played for a quick G4, G5. Yeah, I'm going to try that here. It's that little pawn center. I think it's called a little pawn center, which is encouraging. This H file could be dangerous. I guess, yeah, the check. I think King F1.
Check.
Then maybe take it from there. Bishop C4, Queen H5. I'm not sure I should mind this too much at the moment. Negative rook here. Okay, knight D5 looks good with tempo. In fact, it protects the bishop, which means, yeah, it's getting a little bit dangerous. I think now for black. After that, I think Queen H5 looks pretty dangerous. Okay, let's go Queen H5. Threatening mate in 2 places. Alright, thanks for the game, Jaros. I think he's resigned here. Interesting. Yeah, if you want to challenge me, or anyone, it's a good time to challenge. I'll set off the 3-minute auto pairing for the second game. Maybe even a bullet game just to get the adrenaline going. Maybe to get the adrenaline going. Bullet game. For this session. This Greek gift
Check.
works quite well, even
Check.
with a pawn there. I've noticed in bullet games anyway. Usually it works pretty well.
Check.
Unless I've done something wrong here. This looks pretty good. Oh, maybe I have. Maybe I have let him off. I'm taking. I don't usually take this amount of time after a Greek gift. This is very novel. I've never had this sort of continuation before. Very novel indeed. And I'm actually down on the clock. 22 seconds down on the clock.
Check.
And I'm getting mated.
Check. Check.
Crikey. That's... I didn't expect that. Yeah, I thought I was going to win that with that Greek game. I usually do win the Greek games, funny enough, but no, apparently not. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. That was a real comeback. Alright. Alright. G. Murphy. Yeah, maybe I overthought it or something. Maybe... Okay. Okay, stop F4 here. Oh, that looks odd. Can I not just take that? Right, this is a 5-minute game, not a bullet game, right? I should be doing alright here, shouldn't I? Get the queens off, just in case. I think F5 I just move the bishop back.
Check.
There's a check here, so I'm not losing material immediately. This looks very promising. Thanks for the game, G. Murphy. Alright, let's try a 3-minute auto-pairing game then. This is an IM2058. Oh, he's let me have D5. This might be an interesting position, sort of Benoni style. But I have let him play B5. B5 could be quite good for B4. Yeah. Can I roll him? Can I roll down the centre or try and create some weaknesses? Maybe E5. Yeah, I'm going to try classic. I think I should try classic E5. Try to liberate my pieces and lock down the opponents. Sometimes it works, sometimes maybe not. But here it looks as though my bishops are pretty good. Get out of that. Discovered check. I think D6 stops the queen protecting F6, so that means I'm now threatening potentially FG, hitting that knight. Yeah, I think this looks quite promising. Have I got him confused? Okay, yeah, I'll play this here actually. For this knight D5, it still looks to me dangerous After queen d6, f takes. Ah, okay. Can I not just take here?
Check.
This looks interesting. So queen, yeah, got the naughty plan available, potentially, which he's shutting down at the moment. He's got e3 at any time. Can I at least get him to play e3 for queen d3? Why is that even doing that? So queen h6 looks, there's queen f8, right. Okay, can I nick this pawn? Because these pawns could be winning pretty soon. Right, wants the exchange of queens or something. There's queen f7 here threatening mate. Hold on. I'm going to drive his queen back. I'm hitting the bishop. Hang on. I think this is good news. Queen f8, queen takes b7. Okay. Takes an f7, rook f8. Alright. I don't want him bearing down on g2 in a hurry. So, what would be the good practical decision here? Alright, I think I will take that blockade. I just don't want the pressure on g2. That pawn on f6, I can't use my knight at the moment. If I can reroute my knight, like knight f1 somewhere. It's not going anywhere, is it? This knight's not going anywhere. Actually, can I not just take this pawn the way he's played it? In fact, if I took that, I could take check. He steps there, rook e7 check. If he takes there, he's queening. That's the clever point, isn't it? So, oh, let's not do anything then. Try and block this. Block this. Try and hold on. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. Sometimes just try and
Time warning.
hold on. Ah, it's a bit miserable. I thought I was going to have something there. Alright, postmortem. Hi, postmortem. But yeah, I mean the E5. There was a classic game that Tau lost in a Benoni against the British player whose name escapes me at the moment. In one of the Olympiads. If anyone knows on stream, let me know. There was this Tau game with E5 break. Penrose, yeah. Okay, this one's he's been disconnected. Legionnaire, okay. This is an interesting system, I think. Right, so nice dark square play at the moment. get this dark square bishop. So that f4 square will be nice. Just going back. I'm going to close here. Will he take? He might take just to win d6. Alright, because I'm thinking b5 would be useful here with this block center. If I can play for b5 slowly around this. Check Benoni structure. Maybe b5 around here. Alright, I'm just about holding c5. b5 around here for b4 could be good. Yeah, I think I will play that now. So let's see, I'm sort of indirectly gonna threaten e4 soon, if he's not careful. Right, well, queen a5 could also be handy. If I took on e4, he takes my queen, I take his queen. Maybe that's not so bad. Yeah, maybe that's not so bad. I'm wondering, bishop c7, rook c8, oh, there's bishop e5. Okay, hasn't gone for that. So I've kind of nicked a pawn there. If I can play f5 and e4, then I've got bishop b8 and bishop e5. That would be a good game, I think. A good position, not good game. A good, well, good game and position. e4, bishop b8. That gives me things like I can protect g7. Maybe bishop e8. Okay, yeah, just defending for a moment. What about f4? f4 looks menacing for f3. f3, bishop f1, e3 looks menacing for e2. So e2 here looks pretty good. Don't like to lose the pawns, but it is a bishop,
check.
So I guess I should.
Check.
Alright, so this is interesting for rook e8.
Check.
Now surely my rooks are pretty good in this position.
Check.
And this, yeah, bishop e3. Alright, thanks for the game, Legionnaire. Let's go. Oh, on the 3-minute auto pairing there's a GM. Alright, let's try a pet knight c6 as well. Is it? Doesn't say.
Check.
It's not going to play that necessarily. Okay. Worried about E5. Can I do H6 or not? It might be an interesting try rather than G6. I don't want to have a loose piece necessarily. For a moment, even for a moment against GM especially, it's just asking for trouble. Right, okay, I'll try this. Check King H8. If takes. Am I threatening something like taking on F3? Taking? Not really. D5 might be something to consider. Takes some active pieces. Alright, it's coming in for a kill of some sort. If I play rook e7, I'll try rook e7. Yeah, his pieces are looking over my king. Yeah, if I got d5 in, I'll try and blockade this bishop. This is e6 going to be destructive pretty soon. d5 and then getting the bishop here. It's a short term. Maybe this rook can use the third rank. Will I get that far now? I don't know if I'm going to get that far. Right, I can't. Can I take that? I'll take the bishop. Not yet getting mated, surely. Maybe I am, maybe I am. Okay, rook h6 might be threatened. Or knight g5. I imagine rook h6 is... Oh, queen g6. If I take this knight off, it's one less attacking piece to worry about. I suppose he's looking at something horrible like rook h6, king h6. I'm not sure. Queen g6. If I go here, queen h6. If I go there, okay. Isn't there queen g5 here? Queen g5. Right, there's queen e3 here. Has he overcooked this?
Check.
Isn't there a back row mate? Or something?
Check. Check. Check.
Well, it's always nice to beat a GM on one of these, yeah. Alright, bit of a counter attack. Likes appreciated on stream. Yeah, that's for every GM I beat. You should at least give a like, yeah, on the video if you haven't already. It'll be good encouragement, a like on stream. Yeah, thanks. I was lucky there. I was lucky, but you know, it's sometimes I get beaten up by all of the GMs, so this is good already. Yeah, he overcooked the attack. He overcooked it. Maybe he was considering rook h6, using precious seconds for, you know, forcing moves. So I just about seem to have resource capability. I mean, defensive resource capability. So this looks good for the pin. It looks good for knight g4 actually. And what about knight f4? That's probably not doing anything, right? Can I try and open up this file? So bishop f5, rook d8, maybe. Or c5. Hold on. This gives me some things going on. Bishop b5. He's always got knight d5. That's the thing there. Oh, hang on. Can I not just do this? Because isn't that diagonal quite sensitive now? Has he got knight d5 coming up? I'm just thinking this diagonal is pretty sensitive. Knight d5, knight g2. This looks good. Knight d5, knight g2. Alright, I'll take that. Oh, this bishop d5 looks good now. This bishop looks like a tactical vulnerability.
Check.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's knight h2. Hold on. Now rook g7, king f8. If he takes that, knight f3. Yeah, this might be the way to do it. Rook e3, knight f3. If king e2, knight d4. If king moves, I think this works. Okay. Rook g7, king f8 is the key thing, not to be in this. If rook e3, knight takes. If rook takes, rook takes. Now, let's have a look at this again. Rook takes, knight takes. If the king moves, I think I would take the rook, and after takes, I would take this rook. So I'm just trying to remove the defender of d4, but I got to watch out for my back row here. So I can't take on g1 immediately, I'll get back row mated. I'll just take on e3. Okay, thanks for the game. And there's Metanov. We've had this line before, I'm quite comfortable with it. I think, because I'm just going to try and put a grip on the light squares. I would do this against King's Gambit. this kind of plan. d4, knight e4, trying to maintain a grip on the light squares. And if I get knight e2, knight g3, that's kind of the gripping the light squares. It's not so much about the extra pawn, it's about for me, it's about the light square control here. But I am holding on to that pawn here. Okay, he's giving me that bishop. That's very interesting. It's not the classic King's Gambit F file just yet. Maybe even G5 and Queen H5 is... It looks fairly justified to do this Queen H5. Maybe I can take just to clear this G file and then Queen H5. I'm just thinking about this position. What am I thinking about this position? If I can activate my rook on the G file, or bishop e3, castle queenside. Okay, I can threaten mate. He's got knight f6 after. That doesn't dissuade me from playing this. The fact that he's got knight f6. I think I'll just play queen h4. Oh, hold on. No, he's got a point. He just plays queen g6. Alright, I think I can take here. No, he's played that. So knight f6. I don't want to lose f5. Hold on. Knight f6 takes... I'm going to lose f5 at this rate. That's not really what I wanted at all. Yeah, I'm going to lose f5. Giving him too much counterplay. Okay, queen h4 takes, check, king moves, bishop rook g8, bishop g6. Is it the way to go? The choices aren't that pleasant, actually. I've given him counterplay, I shouldn't have. Yep, he's got counterplay. My pawns are dropping.
Check.
At least I get this G file. Can I try and castle before, or at least force him to play bishop g6, not queen g6? If I play rook g1, no, this isn't gone as planned whatsoever. There's bishop h6 here for g7. Has he missed that? Or is there some tactic? I hope there isn't a tactic. If he takes this g7, otherwise I've just chipped an important pawn off his king. I can also legally castle queenside if he moves his bishop back. So if I play bishop e3, or bishop d2 to make sure he's not going to stop me castling. Mind you, queen f7. If I play bishop e3, he's got rook d8, so it's a lesser evil move. Okay, queen f7. If he wants the queens off, we have this opposite coloured bishop thing. Alright. It really hasn't gone as planned at all. This is not what I planned at all. Anyway. I'm going to try and get a grip on the dark squares now, of all things. Should have been the light squares. I don't want to lose the a2 pawn. I think castling queenside has got something going for it. For rook d7. Is rook d7 good? I could blunt this bishop a bit more first. Try and blunt this bishop. I feel this bishop could be useful later. Let's take some pawns off light squares. If I go for h5, h6, just try and weaken the dark squares a bit. I'm going to end up with nothing here. Okay, can I imprison this rook? If that rook's out of the game, can I switch to the D file? So yeah, I seem to have an extra rook in a way for the moment. The rook can come back in the game, but it takes a few moves. So rook e3, bishop f5, rook d5. I'll blockade for a moment, just in case e3. I want to keep that bishop locked in, pawn structure wise locked in. Yeah, he's going to get his rook back. Let's hit this bishop. Okay. Alright, alright. He's got rook d7 planned, doesn't he? Okay. Okay, I need to try and get this d file. He's going to get a pair of rooks off. With rook d7, he's going to get a pair of rooks off. No, he's giving me a pawn. Okay, I'll take this pawn. I'll take this pawn. What's the idea?
Check.
Piece is hanging here, surely. But it's time. It's the time situation, isn't it? Which is a killer. But well played, yeah. It was a great game for a moment there, for a while there.
Check.
A while there.
Check.
Thanks for the game. Jose Galvez. People keep correcting me about Capablanca. Jose? Well, Capablanca. Jose Galvez. Okay, so and from Peru. So bishop d3 and knight e5. This is some sort of weird system, I don't know. Looks like some sort of thing Hebden would play. Barrier attack. I think I'll maintain that bishop, you know. I'm going to try and maintain this guy. I'm going to kick this knight back. And maintain the light square bishop. So a3. Put the bishop back. He can make a note. He can make a play for. He can make the use of the c pawn here with c5 if he wants. Nope, not. Barrier attack, g4, g5, that sort of thing. Oh, he's giving me a. Right, yeah, that simplifies things. For a take back if he wants. I'll do take back too. I don't usually do this. No, okay. Alright then. I think we're finishing. Yeah. Alright, thanks for the game. Friend. Did we Did we play Frem stack? No, I don't think we did. Okay. Oh, from stream, yeah. Oh, stream. I think Fremstack wanted to challenge me, right? Did he? Okay, cool. On stream, hi Fremstack. From Denmark. Yes, of course I know the Denmark flag. I need to make sure though. I don't want to say the wrong wrong one. Okay, so is my bishop in trouble? Potentially. I wonder if h4 is... He's got that light square bishop, trump cards. So I'm potentially in big trouble on light squares here. Let's see. I could kick my bishop back. This h4 stuff is not very convincing at all at the moment. Yeah, without my light square bishop, no attack should work here, basically. Nevertheless, alright, let's give it a go anyway. Activates the rook. Needs some extra support though. Actually, maybe I'm threatening something here. It's possible. Maybe I was threatening something there. Oh, he's got c6. c6 is annoying. I think f6 for g5. Just wondering, he could always even pin this knight and then play f3 potentially. It looks as though there's some concern here about the h file. Is there or not really? Probably not. Okay, can I play knight f5? That might be a concern because of knight d4 as well as knight h4. Or I could just play f6 to make knight f5 stronger without bishop g5. Yeah, I think he just goes bishop g5, bishop e3 later or something. So maybe, I don't know, maybe f6 is plausible for knight f5, as well as threatening g5. Yeah, oh, that's alright. If I can get f6 in, that looks like the move to play g5, squish this bishop. Alright. So g5 isn't threatened. Knight f5 though? Maybe. I'm just concerned. I'm just concerned tactically here. I'll take now. This doesn't look ideal for my king, I have to say. However, as command they said to Kasparov, press release. However, there is some dark square play here.
Check.
Yeah, with this bishop, this dark square bishop. Okay, so maybe this is okay.
Check.
Possibly rook d5. What's the immediate threat? Why? What's the immediate threat? Also looking at this rook. Okay, rook h4. Yeah, I have an opportunity. Is it sort of? I want to see what happens with this move. Yeah, I'm going to check this move out.
Check.
I think I just want to take it here. It's too dangerous at this point. I don't mind.
Check.
Getting a lot of pawns here. Now there's always bishop d4. On the other hand, I can just hold on to that anyway. Well, maybe, you know, bishop d4, bishop e5 is the idea. Or just walk the king to b4. If I just walk the king to b4?
Check.
Okay, that was a mistake in time pressure, I think. Thanks for the game. Alright, Wise Bard, treble 7. Can I transpose it into an open Sicilian? I don't usually do this, but let's see what evolves here from this weird move order. Is it just a knight off then? We've got a knight off. Yeah, just wondering about things there. If I play bishop e3, I think d5 looks ripe. That looks very committal for d5, that structural weakness. Quite committal, that early capture. If I can play f3 and bishop e3, then I can continue with g4, g5 and get mated or something here. I was really wondering about knight e4, knight e4, knight b4, knight c3, and he just, all he needs to do is hit. Maybe it's not working. Alright, if I take then queen d5, I need to evict this queen. It's scary, this idea of knight b4 anyway. I mean, that's my main point. It was a scary. I don't want this queen and knight around these parts.
Check.
I'll hold on to this guy. I believe I should for c3 without knight b3. He can try and get into e2 if he kicks this guy. He can go into e2 now. How dangerous is that? Maybe it's not entirely bad. So I think I want to kick this knight with c3 and or at least restrict it. Yeah. Well, I've got a classic hold on d5. I'm not sure I should be content with an exchange there. I'll risk it. I'm not sure it's enough. It's opposite colour bishops. I'm not sure this is enough. The thing is, knight e3 has probably got bishop g5. And I don't know if that's convincing. Alright, I can put stuff on the light squares to avoid getting the bishop trapped as well. It is a bit of a committed position for that bishop there. I'd see a plan, king to b3, pawn to c5. You can always take, everything's protected at the moment. Right, h4 I can take g4, but I'll still go for this. King b3 and play for c5 at the right time. Oh, there's another plan. I just realised this is quite committal. It means f3 is possible. Even as a pawn sack, every time it takes, he's on h2 though. The exchange sack is also interesting. Maybe I can build up for that exchange sack. If he's going for h4, maybe rook d2, hg, hg. I can build up for an exchange sack here.
Check.
I wonder if the king should be more aggressive first. Maybe I could undouble the pawns. What if I undouble these pawns? Does that actually mean anything? If I put the rook back, I am... No. I thought it was c5, but you know, maybe king c7. And there's no rook e5 because the bishop's... What? Okay. Yeah. Actually, isn't this just dropping? Why can't I just take on g4? Yeah, I think taking on g4. I can take the rook and then f4, hitting this rook. Maybe. Alternatively, well, that covers d1 anyway. I'm not getting mated yet to d rook check. What about c5? Well, I'll play for c5 here. Right, there is f3. That's possible. Hitting the rook. Oh, time. Paints the game. Grand Patzer. That's a modest nickname. Anyway, he's a very good player. Played him lots now. Hi, Grand Patzer. 5. I'll play passive for the moment. I'll play this first to avoid knight g5, I hope. Because yeah, if I played knight, then knight g5 is a pain. This move order seems important. b4 looks good here for knight e4. Where's playing it? Getting a lot of tempos here. Mind you, I lose b4. Maybe it's better this, threatening knight e4, knight g3, a4, bishop c4, b3. Mind you, knight e4, queen b4, there's d5. That surely is a good position, because I've taken out a centre pawn here for a flank pawn, which is just my b-file attack as well. So I've got ready-made b-file attack, haven't I? Taking that pawn away. Probably the knight is a tactical vulnerability. What about queen b6? There's always knight e5 to c4, but queen b6 for c5 and c4, or even immediately, looks good here. Knight b5 I can take with this knight, unless he's sacking a piece already. Like, I don't know. I can take and then d4 to try and shut down things. Bishop b5 stops queen a5 because there's bishop e2. Bishop a5 looks odd thing to do actually, but maybe because it's another file to his king. So rook a8, and it's starting to get in contortions surely, because I'll be threatening bishop e2 and rook a5 as well as rook a1 potentially. This looks okay to go here. Mind you, is he just on that knight? Knight d4, maybe knight d3. Okay, there's bishop f6, there's knight d5. What about bishop d6 instead? Okay, my dart squares are a bit weakened, I must admit. So knight f6 threatened. I don't think it's fatal just yet, but it's getting very dangerous. Knight f6. Have I got... What about king h8? Alright, why would he want to do that? Why would he want to do that? Why haven't I got bishop takes c4? I can't see it, I can't see it. Okay, I'm going to go for it. I can't see it immediately. I could spend 30 seconds though. I could have spent more time on that. But as long as the queen isn't mating my king, that's my main concern. Knight f6 and the queen pouncing on this fawn to help this fawn pawn. That would be really dangerous. But here, if it's a free pawn, it does undermine the knight.
Check.
Okay. There's a few things about this position. Yeah, why can't I just play rook a8? So if his bishop goes back, I get this pin. That surely is not desirable. Bishop d3 there, for example. Now, unless he's mating me with some tactic I'm missing. The knight, the pawn, the bishop. I can't see it at the moment. So I'm hoping the bishop goes back. There's a check, bishop b1. Then there's bishop d3. Okay, I'll take it here, try and get the queens off. Now there's always bishop f4. So knight d7 is bishop f4 check.
Check.
Then I can sort of double rooks for rook a1. Because he hasn't got a dark square bishop, I'm not sure this is too dangerous at the moment. Well, that's another pin, and then there's bishop d3, which is closing in a checkmate, isn't it?
Check.
Thanks for the game, Grandpa. So, Sargon lives. Okay, so this is the center game. Alright, okay. I don't mind changing queens here. Wasn't Sargon the name of a computer? There was a Sargon. Wasn't there a Sargon desktop chess computer series? Sargon.
Check. Okay. Well, knight f3 looks kind of tricky, isn't that? Because I don't know what he does about 95. Okay, he does that. Yeah, alright, fair enough. It wasn't tricky at all then. Okay. No, I usually play f4. For some reason I haven't played f4 here, and I don't know, I haven't given him any problem whatsoever, basically. It seems there's no problem whatsoever. Okay. Maybe he's pushing things. E5 looks a bit vulnerable. Okay, how... Okay, he's not defending e5. Yeah, it seems... Alright, I'll see what happens. Oh, okay, thanks for the game. Lavada. Have we played Lavada? I just need to check. Lavada? We definitely haven't played Lavada. Yeah. Hello. Good evening. Okay. He's going to castle queenside, massacre me. I think that's the plan, isn't it? Okay, getting the queens off. What should I take here? Maybe it's best to get the queens off.
Check.
The double pawns do not look great, but is this bad? I don't know. I don't know for sure. I mean, I'll stop bishop c4 just in case. Maybe I can dissolve these pawns later somehow. With the king there, it might be more likely to dissolve them with some tactics later. Actually, doesn't look good, does it? Doesn't look good. I'll give one up. Okay, give a pawn up. Try and I'm going to end up losing all my pawns in this game, isn't it? That's the case. I'm going to lose all my pawns here. Hold on. Bishop d2, there might be rook e5. I've got no counterplay here at the moment. It's unlikely. Maybe I should have played queen takes c6. I'm wondering now, earlier, that decision. I'm wondering about it. Okay. This... There's no counterplay here. There's no counterplay here. Oh, there's no counterplay. Oh, there's no counterplay. Still no counterplay. Oh, I'm just going to get killed, aren't I? Without a fight. Huh? Losing another pawn.
And set up a cheapo. Bishop f4. Or am I getting mated?
Check.
He's threatening mate, so... Oh, two ways with g4 as well. So I am actually getting mated, it seems, to g4. So it's a good time to resign. Yeah. Okay. Well played. a4, h5. In conclusion to that game, maybe I should have kept the queens on. Why haven't I played this like Maroczy bind? I've been having good positions just by playing c4 like Maroczy bind. I don't know why I've gone for this now. This is nothing, but anyway. Knight d6 is interesting. f6, bishop c4. Yeah, I think two pieces and a pawn or something for these for a rook. f6 check and stuff. G5 is weakening the king a bit. Surely. Okay. Alright, it becomes a bishop sack. Actually, g3 here for rook g1. Let's try and activate this rook, this g file. Try and hold the bishop. So hg rook g1. Might be the way to go rather than the other way. There's not too many pawns for the piece really. This g file, maybe
Check.
there's something. Queen e3 coming up. Or not. Maybe queen e4. Well, I've probably made bishop f5 a lot stronger. Okay. I think this might not be a good idea. I have a funny feeling this isn't a good idea. Okay, maybe. Queen f3.
got queen e5. I think I've been provoked into this unsound piece sack. Yeah, I feel provoked into something I shouldn't have done. In retrospect. That's over. It's over. Because of queen e3. Yeah. That's end of game. I was provoked now. Well played. Okay. Yeah, if I go there, then there's queen e3.
Check.
Yeah. I wonder if that was poisoned. For some reason. Let's have a quick look at this position. No, it seems to be it's apparently my best bet was knight f7. That was probably the best bet, but black's slightly better. Now black is just better here. Yeah, black's just better. Even if this black's better. Probably. Okay. 3-minute auto pairing. Having some very strong challenges tonight outside of the auto pairing. That's very interesting. 3-minute auto pairing. This looks good for knight f6.
Check.
At least I've got an attacking position here. h6 f5 for bishop h6. This looks like a strong attacking position. It looks all over actually. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Okay. Right. So another 3-minute. I am 22:30. I used to play this bishop e7. I think I was annoyed with just this when they don't play e5. Yeah, I think this is annoying. Well, mildly. It's a 3-minute game. I've got to remember it's a 3-minute game. I can't spend too long here. It's a 3-minute game. There's bishop e6 on the cards. Oh, maybe, you know, knight g4 is nice. Knight g4 gives rise to something, surely. So with tempo here,
What am I thinking? Knight h6? That would prompt... What does that prompt? Right. No big deal? No big deal. Okay, what about bishop? I'll try bishop h6. There might be some sack here coming up. It looks like an impressive position somehow. I mean, maybe I'm over optimistic. Okay, what do I do with it? What do I do with it then? If it's that great, what do I do with it? Bishop g5 maybe. If I can weaken the lights, the dark squares with bishop g5. This is not really going to open up the h file to his king, right? Does he keep it closed with g5? Right, right. This looks fascinating to some extent. Oh, there's g4. No, I can't do that. g4. Torn apart here. If he takes, maybe there's bishop g7 later. I didn't want c3 to drop. So my bishop's kind of trapped on h6. Unless he's going to justify that bishop, having a pawn there for bishop g7 later. Alright, at least the thing is, okay, we're going in for this.
Check. Check. Check.
Knight e6 is dangerous. Or something with the queen, queen f3 for queen f6, queen e5, queen f7. Going straight for queen f3, queen b1, king h2. Spreading queen f6, queen f7, queen e5, queen f7. Rook, queen b1, king h2. I can't see a check. King g8, queen f6. Right, I'll take on e6 here. He's threatening queen h2. He's got this check, there's rook d1. I think he had... No, he didn't have the check. Not yet. I thought if he had queen b1 he would have had queen h1 mating there. Play king
Check.
h2 to avoid the checks. He's going to play queen e4, now it's queen d8, queen e8.
Check. Time warning.
I've just been mated, haven't I? Oh, what an idiot. Oh, jeez. Ah, well played to him to do that so quickly. Oh, I just needed to avoid getting mated. He only had like a second. No, I saw some mate possibilities, which I tried to avoid, and then I go, okay, all right, that usually happens. That sort of disaster. He only had like a second. I thought I was round his king. That was the gutting thing. I thought I was round his king. I don't know what to say after that. I don't know what to say. I'm just shocked. How do they do that? How do they do that? I keep doing that sort of thing. It's only a 3-minute game. I have to say, it's only a 3-minute game. I thought I was going to win it though. I thought it was a 3-minute game that I was going to win, but no. Apparently not. Ah. Crikey. I find it incredible that can happen. Anyway, it's just incredible that really happens to me. So okay, all right. It's just too much for me. I don't know what to say. Cries of agony usually help. I know when I'm streaming on Twitch, I usually just cry out in agony. That usually is good therapy. when something like that happens. Okay, but anyway.
Check.
Try and blockade these pawns before they get too dangerous. And my king should have been more alert there. Okay, I've got this pawn now. If he ever does things,
Check.
Thanks. I need to get my revenge now on the 3-minute auto fairy that I am's around. I just need to get my revenge on him. That was so bad. No, I just I'm in shock. He's like got a second and it happens every week. I don't know, something like that. What have we played then? I'm hoping this is safe enough at the moment. Would he be interested in taking a pawn here? Apparently. Surely this is a bit of fun to be had. pinned knight there. Might be there's stuff going on there. There's stuff going
Check.
on, surely. There's bishop a6 for a start. I'll wait for the right moment for bishop a6, maybe around here, because now his f2 is under fire. Aha. Now knight g4 looks good. If his queen doesn't move, knight g4. Okay. And c5 here? Would he make me with c if I played c5? Using on c5, putting some pressure on this. I got my bishop pointing at his king potentially. I'm not sure I get this. Is something horrible happening here? If he took that out, bishop takes, I'm threatening bishop f4. Knight f4 here, might be threatening knight e2. What's wrong with knight f4? Am I going into knight f7? Is there an evil knight f7 happening? Apparently. However, surely I've got stuff going on in the meantime. If I just take here, I'm hitting the bishop,
Check.
right? Well, I'm threatening. You can't do that because knight e2 check. You can't do queen c3, knight e2. Bishop g6. I might even play king h6
Check.
to get out of the firing lines here. Unless I'm getting mated. I'm threatening. Well, there's knight e2. That's my point.
Check.
Now, am I getting mated? E4 and bishop d3. Oh. Got that, okay. There's a sharp one. Try on either the 1 minute or the 3 minute at the moment. Okay, I'll try 1 minute or 3 minute.
Check.
I get my pawn out of the firing line. Maybe the bishop can go back to g6. Maybe. Oh, I can double my pawns. This is starting to look a bit horrible, actually. But knight f5, maybe bishop g6 is not end of the world totally. Oh, he's got bishop b5 potentially winning the exchange. Yeah. Alright, have I got... There's knight f5, there's queen e4 there. Do I get a pawn for the exchange? If he wants to take cd, he moves the bishop, I get a pawn for the exchange. Do I? No, maybe I don't. No, it seems to have just nothing much for the exchange, unfortunately. I wonder, queen b4. Try and keep the queens on. And she's got queen g3 as well. Maybe c5 to try and break his center a bit. Do I get to try and break his center a little bit? No, I could win back the exchange with bishop d4. f7. I'll try and win back the exchange. Right. Yeah, h5. It's not much with this bishop out of the game. Totally dead bishop. Totally dead bishop. Yes, he's just like an entire bishop up, basically. I got that. I have to do something. Can I try and get the king out or something? He's going to stop that, isn't he? He's going to play e5. Oh, no, he didn't play e5. He could have tortured me with e5, surely. Is this good enough for him to... Yeah. He's going to win like that. Okay. Does he win in 10 seconds from here? I mean, maybe.
Check.
I don't think he does win in. To be honest, I don't see it. I don't see it how I lose this that quickly.
Check.
In 2 seconds. Oh, that's a bit naughty. Got was naughty. He killed me, yeah, okay. He killed me positionally. I get it. He killed me positionally there. It's a 3-minute game, guys. It's a 3-minute game. Just remember that. It's just not. It's not pretty. It wasn't a pretty one. It wasn't my greatest. So sort of Alban counter gambit here. D3 looks good for Queen B6, which is on F2. So he hasn't got that much time for Bishop D3 here. He's got to sort out F2. How does he sort out F2 in this position exactly? I'm sorry, I feel dirty now. Yes, on stream. Okay. There's a range of emotions during this session. There's a range of emotions. I must admit, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. This is just terrible. Right, he's threatening Bishop F6 and Queen G4, right? Would I get totally mated if I did this? Is that totally nonsensical? Can I play Queen E3 here, hitting the bishop? I don't like the way his pieces are pointing at my king in this position. I have to say, why are they pointing at my king like that? It's not very nice. Maybe rook e7. He's got rook e1. What about queen e2? Are these bishops loose? Can I be pedantic about them? Are they loose? As long as they don't play knight e4, which allows queen g7 mate. I think that's the main thing to avoid here. Knight e4. Knight h5 is possible without getting mated, hitting the queen. Whether it's useful or not is a different story. Rook e7 might be plausible. Just to go for knight e4, which is more central than knight h5, without getting mated. Oh, knight f2.
Check.
Alright. Okay, I managed to win fair and square there. I feel a little bit better. Okay, so it's tough on the auto pairing. It's tough. Who is? Why? I keep thinking he's a friend of Lawrence Trent with that nickname. I keep thinking Lawrence Trent friend. I don't know, Trent friend. So anyway, bullet. It's my new pet idea, B6. Oh, can I just move anywhere? I've only got 31 seconds. This is not time. Oh, no. Back row.
Check. Check. Time.
19 seconds.
Check.
16.
Check.
And I'm in trouble. What am I doing? How did I lose so much time? Oh, no, I just got a lost ending. Oh, that's just so cruel. That's just so cruel. Oh. I thought I had an attack earlier. Oh, where did the attack go? Try 3 minutes. Don't think we played Captain Scintilla. There's a challenge from Captain Scintilla. I don't think we've played him. No. Fair enough. 5 minutes each. Well, what's going on here then? Can I play b5 and bishop b7? It's a classic little plan, just for pressurizing the center. I can try and stop e5 in advance, just in case. Maybe that bishop, I don't know, maybe some sort of pawn sack to open up the bishop. Wouldn't mind the double pawns, they control the central squares. So, okay, so bishop b7, rook c8, b4. Bishop b7, rook c8, and b4. Okay. Bishop b7, rook c8, b4. Looks okay. Okay, not b4 then. What happened here? Rook c8, maybe queen b8 to a8. On queen g3 there might be knight h5 to pick off that bishop. So knight h5 to pick off this bishop. Aha. Well. Okay, I'll protect that for a moment actually, because I'm thinking knight h5 to f4 could be handy. I suppose he'll kick that, essentially. Or is he going to create a weakness to do that? My dark squares seem good. Because his pawns have weakened the dark squares a little bit here. This check is also handy. If queen f2, knight h3, and bishop e3 pins the queen. If king h2, let's see. Does he do
check.
Queen f2? However, there is knight h5 for bishop f4. That seems really dangerous because I'm hitting the rook. This seems really dangerous for knight g3. His dark squares have collapsed. They've collapsed. Yeah, it's gone, haven't they? Alright, maybe a 3-minute or maybe a bullet. Maybe a bullet. Let's keep the bishop. Alright, so knight g3 coming up. Oh, I'm losing a center pawn. He's not taking it. h4 g5. Oh, he's undermining my pawn chain. Isn't this nice and positional? Pawn. I don't think his G file is too dangerous at the moment. This is a pain, this knight, I've got to say. Okay, I'll take that off. Take this guy. There's rook b5. Alright.
Time warning.
That's pinned, isn't it? So can I not just take that bishop? There's rook a5 coming up.
Check. Check.
It's got a good point here. Ah, I thought he was going to make something of that pawn. I thought he was going to make something of that pawn. Oh, rematch, is that? Because, okay. It's time for one or two more bullet games only, I think, at the moment. Okay, so is it a bad way? Yeah, is it a bad way? This position probably. I think with that one, try and keep hold of e4.
Check. 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 Check.
Oh, what about f2? Why did I take on f2 for a laugh? Let's give me that knight.
Check. Check.
and the rook. I guess that's a play on Peter's Vidler, right? I don't know. I think one more bullet game. No time for a 5 minute. I think just one more bullet game. Spending too long there.
Time warning. Check. 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 Check.
I got a fast computer set up. The key to bullet chess is a fast computer setup, including SSD. I think since my SSD replacement, I'm faster on bullet chess. But that's a pretty high rating to take down on the auto pairing for bullet. He's 19. Peter Prohaska. He must have a reasonably good internet connection for that rating on bullet. I think bullet is a lot about the internet, is flagging and whatever. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this session. So end on that high. All right. So yeah, one fun temporary. Please vote up the stream if you liked it. Yeah, likes appreciated, and I think I'm gonna end here. Yeah, on a high this weekend. Have a good weekend. All right, yeah. Remember, likes really welcome. Yeah, guys. Okay. All right. Okay. Have a good weekend. See you next time. I think I'll just say. Alright, I think I'm ending here. I assume it's time to go. Alright, thanks so much.